Black History Month for me personally means forward progress. It means thinking about and focusing on the future and how we can make it better for the generations that are to come. But it also means remembering, respecting, and celebrating all of the women before us that enable us to now be where we are right now. And so it's one of those things where everyone says, don't focus on the past. You got to always focus forward. Well, sometimes in order to focus forward and to move forward, you have to appreciate and really step on the backs of those that are in the past. And so it really is a healthy combination of both, because we would not be here today. We wouldn't be able to vote. We wouldn't be able to, walk freely and do the things that we want to do as women, giving birth to children. There's so many things that we have because of, women before us. And we have to remember that and honor that as we continue to move forward and not take it for granted. So that's one thing with Black History Month. It's really a reminder of, we are where we are now because of those that came before us, and not take those small things for granted, because some people lost their lives in order for us to have these rights. As far as inspiration, it would be my family, hands down. Both of my parents are educators. My dad, a physical education teacher, track coach, football coach. My mom, an English teacher. And, growing up in that environment where they expected excellence, but they were also okay with you making mistakes, because they understood in order for you to get to the next level, you have to sometimes fall, you have to sometimes stumble, and you learn from those mistakes and you learn from those, challenges. And so our family is very tight knit. We love one another. We support one another. And so I think just being able to be myself and go out and try new things, I was always able to do that growing up. And so when it was time for me to go on my own and start my own business, I knew that I had the support of my family right there with me. As a strong Black woman, for whatever reason, I was never the type of person to toot my own horn or pat myself on the back. If I won the race, I won the race, and I'm good, because everyone knows I won the race. I don't need to tell people I won the race. And so I think the one thing that Otter really helps me do is to realize my worth and my value and my accomplishments, and be okay with tooting my horn. In the professional cheer industry, it's hard. You hear a lot of no's. There are obviously less spots available than there are people that are auditioning. And so it's all about confidence and mindset. Yes, you need to be able to dance. You need to have interview skills. You need to be healthy and carry yourself in a very uplifting, positive way, because you're an ambassador for that team. But underneath it all is about confidence, and it's about mindset. And so I love being able to help women understand and know their worth and feel empowered, so that when they hear a no, they just realize that it just means not right now. It does not mean never. It just means not right now. And every single no is going to help them get closer to that ultimate yes. Well, social media, having your name and being able to Google your name, it's so important, not just for getting a job or becoming a professional dancer, but just in general for your children down the road when they Google you, right? So having a very positive online presence is very important. Employers Google prospects. Employers want to know what is out there about people that they may bring in on their team. And so it's not just enough to talk the talk. You have to be able to walk the walk, but it needs to show and reflect online as well. So we have an entire course around cleaning up your social media and making sure that who you are as a person is represented positively online, so that when people Google you or when an employer is looking you up, they see an ambassador for their company.